What looks significantly scarier at 3 a.m.? Remembering that important thing you were supposed to do. Remembering that you had an assignment due tomorrow. At a sleepover in 8th grade, a group of us usually took turns having them at different people's houses. This time was at one girl's house I had never been to. Sometime in the early morning hours I went to get my charger. When I came back down, my eyes took a minute to adjust to the dark. I saw someone standing over by the window, but they were inside, and they were tall. We were small 8th graders and this thing was like 6 feet, so it couldn't have been one of them. This figure was standing dead still, and panic/adrenaline kicked in super quick. I managed to fumble down the wall to hit the light and realized it was a life-size cardboard cutout of one of the Vampire Diaries dudes. I almost shit my pants. Had a roommate in college that borrowed her little sister's life-size cutout of Bieber for a week. I don't think I was ever scared more times in 1 week. Lol. Flying a kite. I've done it, it's kinda terrifying. You can't see the kite in the darkness, all you can see is a string disappearing up into the sky, and it feels like something alive is at the other end tugging on it. There's just something about flying a kite at night that's so unwholesome. The basement. We have a pool table, TV, laundry, all that stuff, but when the lights go out, feels like you're not alone down there. I would never be there, ever. Not exactly 3:00 a.m. but I once woke up around 3:30 a.m. once because my neighbor started mowing their lawn. There's something sinister about seeing someone mowing their lawn in the dark at 4 in the morning. 7 a.m. A bit weird. 9 a.m. Fine. 4 a.m. 100% confirmed serial killer. Same. My neighbor across the street was mowing the lawn, more accurately the curb and road in front of his lawn, around 2 a.m. wearing only one of those thermal moon blankets. I found out later that this was less than 6 hours after leaving a mental health facility. Children. My oldest used to come stand next to me to wake me up, but for some ungodly reason would put his blankie over his head and tap me. No. My oldest child once woke me up in the middle of the night when he was about 7 yo. He was covered in blood. It was in his hair, on his shirt. I screamed. I jumped out of bed and see the blood on the bedroom door. Straight up like a horror movie. Turns out he had a nosebleed and tried to clean it up. It was all over the bathroom too. Horrible way to wake up. I've been through the same thing with my kids. Definitely makes it harder to go back to bed. My cat that likes to sit on the power button to my CPAP that I need to live at night. The little bastard. So I wake up from suffocating and I see this furry ducker just looking at me like he trying to kill me. Can you put a box or a cage around the machine so your cat doesn't kill you? A person under a street lamp. Ever been at sea and looked at the open ocean at night? The water is lit up by the boat, but as you look farther, it's just a void. Makes you feel really small. Even better, get a mask on and jump off the boat at night. Swim about 10 feet away. It will feel like 10 miles. Look down and imagine what inhabits this featureless blackness as you kick your legs to stay afloat. It's a serious thrill. What do you do to unwind at the end of the day? Play a little Russian roulette. Chicken with freight train. Eat some gas station sushi. Me and my family were once all awake just gossiping and stuff. And then we went quiet for a moment. We started hearing a baby aggressively cry. The stray dogs started barking too. Suddenly some of the dogs started making that squeaking noises like they do when they get hurt. And the crying started to get louder. We tried looking out the window, but we can only see some dogs barking facing at a dark place. What was even more scary is the fact there was no baby in our neighborhood yet. Fun fact. There used to be a serial killer that would play a recording of a baby crying in order to draw women out of their homes. Wait. Why are you taking your pistol with you? I heard a baby. Just to be sure. Apostrophe. A helium balloon floating in an unlit hallway. I almost fought him. The outline of your 5-year-old child standing in the hallway, staring at you mutely until you hear a quiet, rasping da-da-I. She needs to go to the bathroom. Me too. Honey, me too. Even worse if you don't have kids. Your phone going off with a loved one's name on it. Yeah, the day my grandma died I was woken up by my granddad calling me around 5 AM. Nobody was awake and nobody answered. The call woke me up and I had the opportunity to answer. But my lazy ass thought he didn't mean to call me as he's usually up early. I missed the call and never had a chance to say goodbye or potentially do something to help. 7 months later it still makes me feel depressed and I never put my phone on silent anymore. In case you haven't talked to a psychologist, do it as soon as possible. Those kind of thoughts get more and more harmful with time. Please. My 2-year-old daughter standing in the middle of the living room when the lights are off and I can only make out her silhouette. She spots me and runs towards me. So many kids have no idea how close they came to being kicked, it seems. That reminds me of something I did a while back. This one night my mom had stayed up the whole night and I had woken up early. Little kid me saw her walking down the hall facing away from me and decided to go and give her a hug. She screamed of course, and I did too after. Later in the day she essentially went through and told me what she would have done had she not realized it was me. If my memory is correct it included blowing my knee out. The pile of clothes on my chair. Hey, I'm not that scary. Don't do this. I work on a farm. We have big street lamps in every pen, so the cows can eat and drink during the night. Those lights play some really freaky tricks with shadows at 3 AM. Do the cows not need sleep? Midnight snack. My alarm set for 6 AM. Alright. If I get to sleep now I'll still get 3 hours in. I could also not take a shower or do my hair and that gives me an extra 20 minutes. Bet. Fell asleep in my daughter's room. Forgot she had a glow in the dark poster for the human body. It's small, but at 3 AM makes you jump. My college roommate had a door poster of the corpse bride. Coming out of the bathroom I'd see it without my glasses in the dark. It got me every single time. I can definitely relate. I had one of Heath Ledger's Joker link. SSL images amazon.com/images/i/71 Garad lines. ac_sl1464. JPG. On the back of my bedroom door. There was a startled night or two before my mother requested its removal prior to Gran coming to visit. Your reflection in the mirror. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. A dark shape of a sleepwalking child approaching you. Talking in riddles. I once had a call at 3 AM and on the caller ID was Demon. I shit my pants. What did Demon want? We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. This weird flashing thingy through my window right now. Ugh. The other night I went to take the garbage out and down the street there was this weird flashing light. Couldn't figure it out so stupid me stared at minutes longer until it registered that it must be a porch light flickering. Still scariest shit I've had in a while. Someone digging a hole in the backyard. Exactly. At night the city can't come out to mark the water lines and you might burst one. Yeah. Safety first. It can be dangerous to hit a water line. Flushing the toilet. It sounds louder than a jet engine at 3 AM. We actually don't flush at night for this reason. I shit on the floor for this reason. The forest outside of my bedroom window. It goes from perfectly serene Disney movie setting to The Walking Dead right about that time. Or maybe Slenderman. My cat meowing angrily at whatever is in the dark corner of my room. My older cat, who we had to put down a few years back, woke me up near the dead of night. Absolutely pissed at something in the empty corner of my room. I mean hissing. Backing up next to my cot. And growling. Ducking scared the shit out of me. Did you burn incense or change residence? The glowing red numbers on the digital clock. The 2 glowing dots on my TV. Why did they have to make 2? My shitty eyesight makes them look like eyes. What's worse is when you see the 2 lights and one of them just goes off. The other after. And then, just like they went off they come back on. I've never been able to explain what it was that did that. But it happened. Your own reflection in a mirror. Seriously though. My mind plays tricks on me and makes me think my reflection is grimacing at me. Terrifying. Good news. That's usually your brain filling in the details when it lacks visual data due to low light. Usually. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.